Good evening, everyone. If everyone can take their seats, please. Waiting for you, Buck. Welcome to the ACUHO-I celebration of our time here at the Annual Conference and Exposition. Please notice that salad and desserts are on your table, and you are more than welcome to begin eating before dinner. I would like to do a couple pieces of recognition before I give my final speech as president of the association. First, I would like to recognize all of our work group chairs, those committees, those networks, those groups of individuals that work year-round in moving ACUHO-I's business forward. So if you served as a committee chair or a task force chair or a network chair this past year, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize three particular chairpersons who made our experience here in Anaheim such a successful one. First, our program committee chair, David Valancourt from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Next, our exhibits chair, Joe Gonzalez from Duke University. And finally, John Capaccio from Humboldt State University as our local arrangements chair. It's been a great conference, and due to their excellent work, you pulled it off, so congratulations. I also want to recognize those individuals that volunteered to make this conference happen. Over 200 of you gave hours to make this conference what it is today. And so if you volunteered here in Anaheim, would you also please stand? Thank you. And I would just like to share that all of the efforts by the ACUHO-I Foundation were extremely successful. The foundation booth over the last couple of days has raised $105,334. I gave the foundation more than $105, my goodness. Okay, so major congratulations, thank you. Now I would like to recognize our case study winners. 11 teams, 9 from the United States, 2 from our international groups, participated in the case study, and 5 of those groups received perfect scores. Before I announce the winners, I would like to recognize our judges, Dr. Anne-Marie Vaccaro from the University of Rhode Island, Michael Griffel from the University of Oregon, and Dr. Joe Berthiaume from Texas Women's University. So with 5 perfect scores, the judges had a very difficult time deciding on one group, but they did it, and we'd like to recognize Kat Clark and Jamie Matthews from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Would you please stand? They're right back there. If both of you will come forward after the closing session is done, we'll get your picture and you'll be able to pick up your award. One of the final awards that I get to give this evening is the Presidential Service Award. This award goes to one individual and one institution at my choosing. I would like to recognize, however, two individuals for the Presidential Service Award. These two individuals were responsible for leading a task force that created our core competencies and body of knowledge. In two quotes from two former past presidents of this association, they have commented, "This is an incredible effort to the housing profession and one of the most important contributions to the association." So for the first, the individual Presidential Service Award, I would like to ask Dr. Pam Schreiber to please come forward. The other individual service award goes to Dr. Pam Schreiber's co-chair for the task force, Dr. Tony Cawthon from the University of Clemson, who is not able to be with us here at this conference. So we'll make sure that our colleagues at Clemson get that back to him. The Institutional Presidential Service Award I would like to give to an organization that has contributed greatly to this association. Some of the things that this particular campus has done for ACUHO-I: they have participated in the 21st Century Project. They have work group members and chairs on their particular staff team. One of their staff members leads the credentialing board, and that same person is a former board member. So I would like to recognize, as our Institutional Presidential Service Award winner, our colleagues at the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville campus. Welcome to the ACUHO-I dinner table. Yes, this is our dinner table, the place where we welcome friends, share stories, and support and challenge one another to be better people. The ACUHO-I dinner table has been in place since our association got its start in small meeting rooms at university campuses before our first conference in 1949 at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign campus. I would like to share with you some pictures of former meals that we have shared together as an association. From the 1950s, we shared a meal together in the mountains. In the 1960s, we had coffee clatches. I don't know what they would say about our dress code today. In the 1970s, we acted like we ate outside. Isn't that a great picture? There's a wave of research about the benefits of what happens when families eat together. That research, from anthropologists, nutritionists, and psychologists to the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse to Oprah Winfrey, says that children and teens who eat with their families are less likely to drink or smoke, do drugs, get pregnant, suffer from depression, or develop eating disorders. Those same children have larger vocabularies, better manners, higher self-esteem, and more resilience. My family has come together here in Anaheim in this room tonight. But some introductions are in order, as some of you are not aware of the larger Alma family. First, let me introduce my biological family, the Sealines. 16 of them traveled to Anaheim to be with me on this particular night, and 12 of them are seated with us here at the closing banquet. Don't look for any red hair because I am the only one. I will ask that they please stand as I introduce so you can recognize them as well. My parents, Niall and Carolyn Sealine. My sister, Era, and her family. My brother, Adrian, and part of his family. My other brother, Amond, and his family. There's one other brother that was not able to be with us tonight. These are the Sealines. We had regular dinner, but when I was growing up in Iowa, that was at lunchtime, so we called dinner what we're doing tonight supper, together on the farm in Iowa and Missouri. And sometimes we didn't share very much at that table. But I will always be thankful for the values of hard work and dedication that were instilled in me from the very beginning. There's a joke in our profession that our families don't understand what we do. And I'll take full responsibility because I also struggle to describe to them what I do. And so hopefully tonight will be a window into what we do as housing professionals advocating for college and university students. So next is my Case Western Reserve University family. Those folks that have kept things going, running smoothly while I've been working for ACUHO-I. So I would also ask that you please stand and be recognized. My supervisor, Don Kamalski, Todd, Kim, Matt, Loretta, Jen, and Dave, they're here with me tonight. And I would like to also recognize all of the Hergel family members that were not able to come to Anaheim and are running things smoothly back on campus while we're here enjoying the California sun. And now the ACUHO-I family. These are the people that I have spent the majority of my time with or have advocated on behalf of this past year. These are the faces of those that are committed to living learning environments for students. They have heard all the proud Aunt Alma stories. They have challenged me to be a better professional, and they are the network that has supported me along the way. From the executive board, to the foundation board, to the work group chairs, to the central office. I say thank you. These professionals would describe their words in these 6 words: students, learning, today, living, leaders, and future. Remember when the research said what they said about the vocabulary and resilience? Well, I will have to say that all of you have definitely increased my vocabulary and my resilience this past year. My hope for my 9 nieces and nephews, from Trace to Grace, is that you will follow your heart and surround yourself with people that you love and that will challenge you to be the best person that you can be. Because these are some of the people that have done exactly that in my professional journey. This is a time of celebration and a time to look to our future. And I would like to leave you with 2 challenges tonight. How will we learn more about the student housing experience around the globe so that we can be an indispensable network to our colleagues? And how do we learn about those that have not been invited to our dinner table?